Hey Glam fam, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, today we're gonna get into some current tea. Recently, Tommie Lee just got into it with Chris Brown. This was so random. She said something about his baby, like she said F his baby or something like that. From what I saw, it basically seems like she went backstage at a Chris Brown concert and she saw Chris Brown's baby, and I guess they didn't want her speaking to the baby, so that made her mad and said F the baby. I don't know. That's pretty much what I got out of it. But yeah, we just gonna get into this video. To get into the nitty gritty and the actual factuals.
I'm not gonna play with y'all ever. I'm not. You're corny for that. I don't move like that, and that's what you're gonna get every time. I don't get treated, baby. I'm out. That's no way. What's wrong? I'm eating. Cause she knows better. I promise you on your life.
Oh, and also Tommie and Natalie are going to be fighting soon on Zeus. So maybe all of this is like build up for the fight, but I just don't know why they would randomly drag Chris Brown in it. Like, what does he have to do with anything?
I don't give a fuck about Chris Brown, baby. Like, bitch on me. I mean, Tommie's like, oh, that is Chris Brown, baby. Let me see the baby. So she went to the door to try to see the baby, but they closed the door. So she's like, I don't want to see the baby anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, she don't want to see the baby.
Okay, yeah. So like I said.
That's the baby, and a bitch slapped the door in my face quickly. And ain't no pressure, bitch. Cool. I know how I am about my kids, bitch. You don't want nobody to see your baby. Cool. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking baby. Fuck your baby.
Nah, see, you ain't got to say that.
Who said that?
Now, when I saw that, I thought that was fake and that was build up for the fight. But did that happen before or after the Chris Brown thing? It's been a lot of stuff going on. And I don't know the timeline.
So, yes, YouTube, as you guys can see, disturbance is going on. Tommie Lee, loving hip-hop star, goes to the original OG of reality, Natalie Nunn. They tried to have a friend of me behavior with each other, and things went left. They went to London to see Chris Brown perform, and Natalie got the connections because she's the OG. No, really, Natalie is the OG of this reality stuff. So all these celebrities
clearly
fake, but
she
they all
can
rock with
get
Natalie
backstage passes to a Chris Brown concert.
That head is knocking behind the scenes, but we can behavior with each other, and things went left. They went to London to see Chris Brown perform, and Natalie got the connections because she's the OG. No, really,
she runs
Natalie
LA.
is the OG of this reality stuff. So
Clearly she does.
Celebrities can act fake, but they all rock with Natalie behind the scenes.
They really do.
That top dome, that head is knocking behind the scenes. But we ain't gonna get into that. Don't let that go over your head. Now we gotta start this the right way before we get started. I need y'all to smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Don't forget, this is gonna be one of them 11 to 15-minute videos. It's gonna be a movie spectacular. I only give receipts. Let's start the show the right way, the true way.
All right, give me the timeline then.
Y'all pushing niggas fake. Bitch, I hang around in this situation. Tommie Lee got in a situation with Natalie Nunn, and this was like a boxing ring spectacular. First of all, let's start it the right way, the true way. Now, Tommie Lee tells her side of the story and what happened backstage at the Chris Brown concert. She says, F your baby daddy, and she's just going crazy, y'all. So before we get started, let's go to Tommie's response, and I think that's gonna make more sense, more clarity of the situation. So this is the response by Tommie Lee, and we're gonna show receipts of other things that were written, but let's listen to the actual response.
I ain't do nothing but say, ooh, that's a baby, and a bitch slapped the door in my face quickly. And ain't no pressure, bitch. Cool. I know how I am about my kids, bitch. You don't want nobody to see your baby. Cool. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking baby. Fuck your baby. And fuck his daddy, too. What the fuck? Really? I know that's right.
She don't have to do all that.
Girl, I ain't impressed by no motherfuckers.
You sound impressed.
I look all I know as fuck. Fuck all y'all motherfuckers. Bitch, that baby look like he got a little something going on with. I'm scared of the baby, bitch.
Girl,
Eyes cocked
do
like a
not
pistol,
talk
bitch.
about
I
the
don't care about that
kids.
baby.
How you that mad because they didn't let you speak? First of all, everybody know who Tommie is. And anybody with sense is not going to want Tommie around their kids anyway. And then you just said you understand where she coming from. You don't play about your kids either. But you sound a little pressed to me. Yeah, this is too much. All because you couldn't speak to a baby. Like, you really wanted to speak to the baby that bad?
Bitch.
Natalie got us backstage with Chris Brown. Once we was headed to our section with Chris Brown in the little back.
Wait, all the babies?
That's the baby and a bitch slapped the door in my face.
Okay, I almost showed a couple of receipts too early. Now, that
Wait, so Rolly, Scotty, the baddies was backstage? This is too much.
had a stringy of backlash towards the whole situation. If you don't know, a lot of people was trying to cancel Tommie Lee, and we need furthermore explanation.
Tommie should have been
What
canceled.
would make a grown woman say this about a child? What happened? What was the fiasco? So let's go to Natalie's response to the whole situation so we can get clarification. I mean, it's the only way. We need the receipts. Let's listen to Natalie.
Natalie got us backstage with Chris Brown. Once we was headed to our section with Chris Brown in the little back. No, wait till you done. Why the fuck did Tommie see Chris Brown baby and was like, oh, his baby is so cute. And they grabbed the baby and put him in the room. She smacked the door in. They went ballistic. Why would you do something like that? And it put me and Jonathan and Natalie in danger. We literally had to fight off 3.
And Scotty just in the back shaking her head.
And she was drunk. I don't even know if that bitch was high. This is the second time. We are in London, guys. We are in London. And then she started to proceed to scream out, fuck Chris Brown's baby.
Yeah, you
Chris
doing
Brown
too
baby?
much.
Like, why would you say something like that? At the time of our life,
Yeah,
Natalie got us backstage
Tommie, you
with
doing
Chris
too
Brown.
much.
Now, you can hear the situation and how they're explaining it, and they're going kind of deeper about it, but a lot of people gave their own insides of the situation.
All of this because she couldn't speak to a baby.
Y'all probably like, what happened
A
with
baby.
the fight? Now, before I get to the fight, let's read what Natalie wrote. She said, look at this wild ish with a knife. She's talking about Tommie, who had a knife. Attempted murder, uncomfortable. I can't wait to rob her
Uncontrollable.
blank.
No, he didn't say
Saturday,
uncomfortable.
Girl, you lost your mind. If
He
you guys
said
know what I'm talking
uncomfortable.
about, this is the educational purpose fight situation, and we got to give respect to Natalie because she didn't press charges, and this actually could have been a situation where somebody is facing serious charges, and the state might still pick it up.
Who said that?
That was clearly very fake. You could obviously see that was fake. Now, you know before boxing matches, they have fake fights and stuff. If Tommie really wanted to hit Natalie, she could have. She went straight for this girl's hair. This was clearly fake for the match.
Who said that?
See, she didn't even try to hit her. Now, we know Tommie could have got her if she wanted to. I do think that was fake for the fight.
Now, there's a second angle of this. I didn't want to show the full situation because of YouTube guidelines, but here's the second angle that we're allowed to show as well.
Who said that?
That little baby tap, come on, y'all. This was not a real fight. That little baby tap. And why would somebody be recording Tommie randomly walking past Natalie eating? Like, come on now.
So
This was
you can
fake.
clearly see that Tommie Lee was inebriated, and it was just a lot of situations, and people were allegedly doing too much. Now, Natalie's second explanation of this fight is right here. She said, say no to drugs, kids. Make sure you subscribe to this Saturday fight. Ain't no knives in the ring. Ain't none of that. All this 190 pounds, I promise, is gonna rock your entire ish. Ain't no.
Who do y'all think gonna win this fight, though? Do y'all think Natalie or Tommie gonna win? I'm not paying $30 to watch it. But I will be checking YouTube.
Sweetie, she went. But Tommie, you know Tommie got to respond too. Tommie said, I came in telling them I no longer want to work with this network, and I'm
Tommie is a
currently
CNA?
but I learned that a outsider was speaking on my
First
business,
of all,
and that only happens when the
whose
insider
doctor's
told them.
office is
Thank
Tommie
God
gonna be
for
working in?
my
Who is gonna
friends
hire Tommie
with
with
Love
all 40
LLC.
of her mugshots?
Being so adorable.
Come on.
Get your tickets, bro.
Not
I
a
don't know if Don
CNA.
King can sell a better fight, ladies and gentlemen. This got me geeked. It got
Tommie
me ready.
funny.
We got more receipts. We're not done yet. We want to hear what they had to say. What kind of happened, you know?
Door open or?
When she motherfucking, when they closed the door, she hit the door.
I'm about to say something.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just letting you talk from the beginning.
I don't understand why, like, it wasn't even that. Y'all said something about the push to the door. It wasn't even no focus on pushing the door. Dude cussing them, Tommie them out, but Tommie them like, I don't give a fuck that baby. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about Chris Brown, baby. Like, bitch, on me, boom, boom, boom. So the dude kind of got.
But Tommie disappears after that.
Let me
Said
talk.
all that. Dinner.
She talk.
He said, let me talk.
Sit down, boom. You know, the dude's still talking shit. So Tommie started back talking shit to the dude. I don't know where they disappeared. So I want to check after all this shit. Boom, them got heated up backstage. They telling us to get the fuck from backstage. I'm like, bitch, I don't play shit like this. Don't nobody tell me what to do. So let me shit out of the way. You know, he took his stuff off and started running up, and I had to beat the shit out of him.
What's up with the needles?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Who? Jonathan had to be
I'm like, bitch, I don't play shit like this. Don't nobody tell me what to do. So let me shit out of the way. You know, he took his stuff off and started running up, and I had to beat the shit out of him.
What's up with the
Wait,
needles?
what?
Then,
Jonathan had to fight somebody?
Don't get started. I don't want to get in the ring now. With your 140-pound crackhead ass. Talking about I do needles. Bitch, I don't even fucking do coke. What are y'all on? What are y'all?
Company ain't showing the fuck up to shit. I bet you to flew that bitch out for nothing. She could wander the streets while we do what we do.
Cause girl, you are
He
delusional.
can wander.
Now, this just kept going brazy and brazy.
Yeah,
We're
this
gonna
is
hear
getting
other
messy.
responses as well. But you gotta understand,
Jonathan
they're
didn't really
saying
say
that
anything, though.
Tommie Lee deactivated her Instagram, and Tommie Lee wanted the world to know she ain't deactivated.
I wanted to hear
nothing.
Jonathan's
Tommie
story. He skipped all over
talking
that.
about the disrespect towards Chris Brown in the fight video is what it is. So she's standing.
Has Chris
down.
Brown
She
said
"Oh,
anything?"
please, I wish I would let y'all run me off the internet. Yeah, right. The hater did what they do, and
Oh, so they reported her
ish
page.
basically, Instagram took her situation down. She's insinuating that Natalie Nunn had it taken
That's
down
making
or Chris
sense.
Brown. She says, I love when the whole world
Why
is
people
against
always
me.
want to
It
bring
actually
God in their
makes me
nonsense?
feel closer to God.
Go
Yes,
away.
that's right, ladies and gentlemen. She brought God into this. So this is the deactivated situation with Shade Room reported. Tommie Lee speaks about the page and says it did not get deactivated, and everybody is just looking more deep into this. I'm telling you, I give y'all the whole story, and this is how her page currently.
I mean, I doubt she deleted her
No post
page.
yet, et cetera, et cetera.
They probably
That's
did take her
Instagram saying,
page.
no,
Well, Chris
we
Brown's
need
fans
family
probably
and
reported her
kids
page
out
or
of this.
something.
No exceptions. We gotta support Instagram for protecting the youth. But let's go to Tommie as she finishes off what she really wanted to say.
Wig, always switch my wig. Natalie? Yes, but jealous of what? For why? Now I'm jealous of Rolly. I'm jealous of you. Like, make it make sense, man. Cut that bullshit out. Stick to what the real motherfucking issue is. Bitch, you talk too much. You talk about everybody motherfucking business. You need to stop. Because if that boy Chris Brown and knew how you was talking about him, and I ain't even finna sell out like that, because I ain't finna put that man in it, bitch, he won't even
He
dare
already
fuck
in
with
it,
you
girl.
ever again. Way to go. They getting a little bit of, fame, a little bit of clout that we gotta go at Tommie. I'm not gonna play with y'all ever. And Scotty. Be for real. Fuck y'all. Bitch. Not finna fight about seeing nobody, baby. If they say you gotta respect it. How I did something. Make it make sense. Well, who on the phone?
So
This is sad.
you're basically seeing the viewpoint of Natalie and also Tommie explaining her side. I mean, this whole situation just been a little bit too much, and we fast forwarding it. Now I'm gonna give you guys the full upload of Tommie Lee giving 22 minutes of this explanation. Salute the Blunt Smoke Live YouTube channel for those receipts. I'm gonna also give you the full video of Jonathan and Natalie you know, talking about Tommie beef and the drug she was on. But right now, we're gonna leave this classic video the way it is. I gave you guys all the rundown. I gave you guys all the receipts. So I'm gonna bring Uncle Ruckus to tell y'all what y'all need to do for me. I gave you good entertainment. I give you good folks.
Okay, we just gonna end it there though. But yeah, y'all should, you know, like and subscribe if you enjoyed that video. Okay, so I had it right. Basically, she spoke to the baby. They didn't want her speaking to the baby, which is understandable, being that Tommie has quite the reputation. So yeah, they didn't want her speaking to the baby, and as much as she got on live and tried to say it didn't bother her, it clearly bothered her, because now we have all of this. But the only thing that I feel like is not clear is about like how the speaking of the baby happened. Because somebody, okay, so Tommie said that she saw the baby, she spoke, they slammed the door in her face. Who was it? Rolly said that she spoke to the baby, then they carried the baby in the room and shut the door, and she started banging on the door. So I'm trying to because I'm trying to picture it in my head, and I don't really know if the baby was already in another room and she just looked in the room and was like, oh, baby, and they slammed the door, that would be kind of rude. Versus what Rolly said, if she just walked up to the baby, if she was just like, oh, hi, a baby, and then they realized, oh no, the baddies, this ratchet mess, nope, let me get this baby out of here. Took the baby out the room. Tommie got mad and when it started banging on whatever door they was on. Those are the two stories that I heard based on what Tommie and Rolly said, and they do not match. So I'm still not sure how that situation happened. I think Jonathan probably would have had the most truthful story if he didn't skip over it. Either way that it happened, it's a kid. It's not that serious. Tommie should not have got that upset. It's a child. It's understandable to not want a child around a group of women who are currently on television for fighting and throwing drinks and, you know, stuff like that. So, especially you, Tommie, with all of those mugshots. Let's be real. If anybody watching this video, if you have a child, if you don't have a child, let's imagine you had one. And you out and you see Tommie, and Tommie want to speak to your baby, and you know Tommie, and you know Tommie's history, you done seen Tommie on every show, you done seen all her mugshots, would you let her speak to your baby? I do think the people probably could have handled that a little better. You know, like if you have a child backstage and you're bringing people backstage, of course that child is going to eventually see those people. So if you don't want those problems, then maybe you shouldn't have the kid around. But at the same time, that is his kid. He can take his kid wherever he want to take his kid. At the end of the day, Tommie should not have got that upset for not being able to speak to a kid. And we still don't know what Chris Brown said. We still ain't heard not one response from Chris Brown. I would have rather him responded to this than the 3LW chick. I would have rather him talked about this. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all thought about that in the comment section down below. Stay happy, healthy, and all of that good stuff. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.